Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Collision Crash Course. Today I have Citlali with me and we're gonna go over what to do. So I'm gonna set the scene. You're in a collision, your vehicle is inoperable. The police have it towed by their tow truck resource. What is next?
So a lot of people freak out, their car gets towed, you don't know where it goes. They're gonna call us. Big important thing, find out where your car is going. So you should get a form filled out. It's gonna let you know what tow yard is at, phone number and address. Those are the big ones for me. I will call, I will find out if it's in a lot, if they moved it somewhere else, and then I'll get all of the storage fees if needed. If you're going through insurance, that's a big help on it. But they're gonna ask for a lot of random little things, IDs, an ADOT release form if you're in the state of Arizona, it's state by state. I'm going to need a front to back, registration. It's a lot. So it's a lot of things that you should have, but it might be in your car.
Sometimes a storage yard will require us to show documentation that you are the owner through your registration. So if your car is getting towed at the scene, it's super important that you grab any important documents out of your glove box because the tow yard will not allow you to go to your vehicle and get it, and they will not go to your vehicle and get it. So why do tow yards make it so difficult to get the vehicle released?
Yeah, so for them, the longer your car is in their lot, the more money they make.
Yeah.
So as awful as that sounds, that's how they make their money.
I'm sure everybody's used to every other company looking out for their bottom line before the customer's interests. So I'm sure this comes at no surprise to our audience. What do you recommend they do if they do not own their vehicle? Like if it's a company-owned vehicle, because we run into that.
So when it comes to the company-owned vehicles, it's important to get we had to get a form that states that you are a partial owner of the company with the address. Your name needs to be on there. So even if it's out of a different state, it still will work here in Arizona. It is something that's a little bit trickier to track down.
Yeah.
So it's really important to have these documents that you wouldn't expect to need. You will need them at some point.
That's a good point. And it's easier to prepare now so you have your ducks in a row than after your vehicle's sitting in a tow yard collecting fee after fee after fee. And then you have to figure out all that documentation after the fact. So that's a really good piece of advice to prep yourself and
just like a safety file of things for your car. Even if it's something that you'll never maybe need, you might need it.
Great. Any other recommendations if their car is taken to a tow yard? Anything else you'd like to add before we conclude?
A lot of tow yards will give you misinformation on purpose.
Yeah.
So they'll tell us that you only need 2 papers and like a picture of their ID, and then the tow truck driver, the private one, will show up. And they're like, actually, just kidding. You need 5 more documents, and it's actually another $100.
Yeah.
So it's something that happens a lot. That's a big one that we run into that I find very frustrating.
And the other caveat also is most tow yards only take cash or check. So when we are getting a tow vehicle out of the lot, Citlali handles all of that, but customer will call us, we'll contact the tow yard, then we send a private tow truck driver to get it, which is, I'm sure, the way it's handled by most shops. But of course, we are speaking about Arizona. So make sure if your vehicle is towed to a tow yard, you check with your state laws or a reputable auto body shop. They'll handle all of that for you. If you're using insurance, insurance will pick up the bill for those, for the tow, the private tow, any storage and tow fees from the contracted tow truck that removed your vehicle from the scene. So just another good reason to use insurance, because you have a little bit more power on your side. But thank you so much for watching. My name is Megan.
My name's Citlali.
If you have any questions for Collision Crash Course, we'd love to answer them. Put those questions in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe this video because we have a lot more great content coming out soon. Thanks, everybody.
See ya.